Hi, my name's Tim Johnson. I had a really favourite quote I read a couple of years ago now, or more than a couple of years ago, about 2.5, nearly 3 years ago. And it was when I decided, at that point that I decided that I was going to change my life. And after 35 years of addiction to opiates and alcohol and other drugs and food and Christ knows what else, that I was going to change and I was going to sort my life out. And it was just before August, round about August, just over 2 years ago, and Christmas was coming up, and the previous Christmas had been an absolute disaster, where my family had begged me to change, and even that hadn't convinced me, and I really was close to death. And during the time that I was deciding that I was going to change my life, and I knew it was going to be a long, hard road, but one that was going to be truly worth it. And I swore that the following Christmas I was going to be present for my family, and that, you know, it doesn't matter how shitty I felt, I was going to be present, and I was going to be sober, and I was going to be on the road to changing my life. And I read this quote along the way, and, you know, sorry about the language here, folks, but the quote said, unfuck yourself, become who you were before all that shit happened to you that dulled your fucking shine. And I thought to myself, God, that's so good, you know, because shit does happen to us in our lives, doesn't it? And it does dull our shine, and it hides the people that we really are, and it weighs us down, and it leads us into depression, anxiety, unhappiness, and addiction. And I decided, you know, I was going to unfuck myself. And I'm passing this message on. And please subscribe to the channel. And look, there's 175 videos now that chart this journey. And, you know, and I only really make things when I'm inspired to do that. And I'm inspired to do it today because Christmas is like almost 4 weeks away now. And, you know, if you're struggling or you're still in addiction, or please make that decision today, or, you know, over the next few days, however long it takes you, but make the decision to change your life and unfuck yourself. There's so much, you know, there's so many places you can look for knowledge, for information, for inspiration, for motivation, you know, not just this channel, many other channels. But please make that decision today, so you can be present and ready for 2019, ready to be that person who you really are, the real you, you know, and instead of hiding from life and being fearful and hiding behind chemicals or materialism or shopping or sex or food or whatever your addictions are and whatever your situation is, please decide to make the change today. Yes, it will be uncomfortable. Yes, it will be a battle. Yes, it will be a struggle and painful, very, very painful, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. But it will be, I promise you, the greatest thing that you will ever do in your life, not just for you, which is truly important because it has to be for you, but for those that love you, those that are around you, those that you may have let down in the past, but don't want to let down again, that you want your children to look at you with pride and instead of pity. You know, you want your self-respect back, your dignity. You want to be able to hold your head up high and say, yes, I am unfucked. I am sober. I am happy. I feel it inside. Please subscribe to the channel, like the videos. There's lots of information on here on how you can achieve that. And over the next couple of days, I'm going to share some quick tips with you. Although there are several videos on here that go into detail about withdrawal from alcohol and opiates, I'll share some quick tips on those bits that you may be most fearful about of going into withdrawal. And just as well, you know, even if you are sober now, but you're really struggling, there's plenty on here that will perhaps help you to strengthen your recovery and see a way forward. So please today, as I say at the beginning, unfuck yourselves today before it's too late, because there's only one path it will lead you down. You know, if you carry on, and and this is totally true, I'm not trying to shock you, but you will die. You will lose everything. You will lose those that love you, those that care for you will eventually drift away and have to give up because there's nothing else they can do for you. And then the only things left that alcohol can take from you are your health and your life, and they will. And I'm not just talking about, sorry, not just alcohol, but alcohol, opiates, drugs, whatever it is, they will eventually take your life. So change today, make the change today. 2019 is just round the corner. There's plenty of information on here. Please subscribe, please like. Carpe Diem. Unfuck yourselves today. Go forward from this point. Make the change. Christmas is just around the corner. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Those that love you. Much love to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.